My name is Jess, and almost 5 years ago, I got hit with severe depression out of nowhere. I was extremely sad, very confused, and at a loss for what to do. So I wasn't consulting with any doctors, wasn't taking any medications, and didn't know how to combat the chemical imbalances that were going on in my brain. So as a result, I attempted to take my own life on 2 separate occasions, a year apart from each other. And this was before a team of doctors was able to find a diagnosis and a combination of medicine and therapy that worked with my brain and was able to help with my feelings. I still have a lot of hills and valleys that accompany my diagnosis of bipolar, but that's because my disease is not curable, but it is manageable. I have grown up in a wonderful family of very strong individuals that are full of love to give, but we had something that we just didn't talk about, and that was that we have a history of mental illness that's ingrained in our roots. I think that the most wonderful thing that happened from my very low points was that we finally started to actually talk about what we had been hiding, and started talking about mental illness. I think it was not only to help us cope, but also to help others that were struggling. And once we finally started talking about it, I think that's when we ultimately started to heal. When I found out the extent of mental illness that was ingrained in my family, it made me feel okay with, in a sense, with what was happening to me. It made me feel normal. If I didn't grow up having hard, honest, raw conversations with my parents and grandparents and my whole family, when I got this diagnosis and I wanted to sit down and talk to somebody, I don't think I could have done it. But it wasn't as hard because I grew up doing that. So I think going forward, as parents of young children, I think, starting young and just having those uncomfortable conversations that you might not want to have, but they're so important. None of this would have been possible without what Jesus has done to save me those 2 times that I tried to take my own life. I got saved here at church at a healing service. I got baptized in a parking lot, and I got married on a farm to the love of my life. All because of Jesus and what He is trying to do with me and through me. Because of Jesus and His amazing and saving power and my family's honesty, my mess has now been turned into a message.